Hello everyone, welcome to E-Content Development Center, Majalis Arts and Science College, Puramannur. I am Ruba, final year student from the Department of BA Functional English. Today I am going to discuss about the topic feminism from the 5th semester paper Contemporary Literary and Cultural Theory. Let's start with the first topic. What is feminism? The word or the concept can be defined as feminism is a range of social and political movements and ideologies that aims to define, establish and achieve the political, economical, personal and social equality of the sexes. It was developed as a movement in literature as a result of the old struggles for the liberation of women, because they were considered as a second category citizens or the marginalized community from the mainstream of society and also suppressed by the patriarchal society. After a period of time, they realized their problems and started to fight against these inequalities. So this movement effort to change that include fighting against the gender stereotypes and establishing their interpersonal opportunities and outcomes for the women that are equal to men, that is, get an equal status. This movement has campaigned and continued to campaign for the women's rights like vote, hold public office, education, maternity leave, social integration, sexual harassment and domestic violence. There are many theories related to feminism which are emerged from the feminist movements, and they aims to understand the nature of inequality, especially in the case of gender, by examining the role of a woman in the society. Like that, many movements are there. Numerous feminist movements and their ideologies are developed over the years. Like that, numerous feminist movements and their ideologies have developed over the years, and they represent different viewpoints. All the movements are based on the different problems of women, but their viewpoints or aims are different from the one another, and it will be depend on the circumstances, problems or the situations of those societies. Now we are moving to the second topic, feminist effect on society. We are focusing on the Western society. There has an affected changes, and the very important thing that the campaign was met with the mixed results in the US and UK. The first and very important one is greater access in education, and the others are equal pay with men, right to take individual decision, right to own property, child sexual abuse, birth control. In the case of Western women, they gained more reliable birth control, because at that time women were merely considered as a reproductive or procreatory machine. But after this movement, the concept was changed. This is the last topic, that is its origin and evolution. The word feminism was coined in 1837 by a French philosopher, Charles Fourier. The modern Western feminism can be divided into three waves, such as first wave feminism, second wave feminism and third wave feminism. We start with the first wave feminism. It also called as the suffrage movement. They were focused in the legal issues and the right to vote. We have many major feminists at that time. Some of them are: the first one, Simone de Beauvoir. Her important works including The Second Sex, The Woman Destroyed and She Came to Say. The second one is Mary Wollstonecraft. Her works including A Vindication of the Right of Men and Women. It was published in 1790. After 2 years, she published another book in the name A Vindication of the Right of Women. It was considered as a landmark in this movement. This is the last figure, Virginia Woolf. Her work is A Room of One's Own. In this book, she says about the financial and intellectual freedom of a woman and the vital role of a privacy in the life of women. She added that a woman needs a financial freedom so as to be able to control her own life and space. Now we are moving to the second wave feminism, that is in 1920s. It was a liberation movement because it gave more prominence to get more freedom, and the other peculiarity was social equality and other legal rights. These were the two issues were discussed by those feminists. It quickly spread all over the world. This was the peculiarity of this movement, and there were a wide range of issues were discussed at that time, mainly the male dominated or the patriarchal system in the institutions and the other cultural practices on the society. In this time we have also many famous feminists such as Elaine Showalter. She is a very famous figure in this movement. Her book is The Towards a Feminist Critic. She is the coiner of the term gynocriticism. It's very important. And the second one is Betty Friedan. The Feminine Mystic is her work. Third one is Susan Brown Miller, Against Our Will, Men, Women and Rape. The fourth one is German Greer, Sex and Destiny. This is the last wave, that is third wave feminism. It is attain the same goals as differently. It means that it is attempt to attain the same goals from the second wave, but it's the way of looking was different, entirely different. Sexuality and gender, these were the two major issues were discussed by those feminists. In this time, the feminist was trying to question, reclaim and redefine the words and ideas that were used by their ancients. The words including that feminine, beauty, masculinity, femininity and womanhood, like that. In this time, we have the main feminist, that Rebecca Walker. She is the coiner of the term third wave. Finally, we know that it is still going as a movement and there is a long way has to go. We have to teach our society the importance of equality, respect. So by the time it become a part of our life. So the changes should be started from ourselves. When each of us changes, automatically our society will change because we are all a part of a society. Let's hope for the best. Thank you.